Hello, Blink. BLACKPINK has always been known for breaking records, selling out stadiums, and dominating global charts. But this time, their impact goes far beyond music, beyond fashion, and even beyond the stage. This time, their voices are not just singing songs. They are telling stories. Stories that carry centuries of history, tradition, and identity. And in a move that feels both meaningful and deeply symbolic, BLACKPINK is stepping into a new role, not just as K-pop idols, but as cultural ambassadors representing the very heart of Korea. Recently, it was announced that the members of BLACKPINK will participate in recording audio docents for the National Museum of Korea. For those who may not be familiar, an audio docent is like a personal guide you listen to while exploring a museum. It explains the meaning behind artifacts, the history behind objects, and the stories that shaped a nation. Instead of reading small descriptions on a wall, visitors can now hear detailed narratives through a voice that guides them step by step. And now, those voices will belong to BLACKPINK. Think about that for a moment. Millions of visitors walking through one of Korea's most important museums, standing in front of ancient relics, royal treasures, and cultural masterpieces, while hearing Jisoo, Jennie, Rose, and Lisa gently explaining their significance. It's such a powerful image. The same voices that once filled arenas and concert halls will now echo through quiet exhibition rooms, connecting the past with the present. What makes this project even more special is how each member represents a different language and audience. Jisoo and Jennie will record their audio guides in Korean, preserving authenticity and speaking directly to local visitors. Their voices will feel warm and familiar, like a friend telling you stories about your own heritage. Meanwhile, Rose will record in English, opening the doors to international fans and tourists from all around the world. Her clear and comforting tone will help global visitors understand Korea's history without any language barrier. And then there's Lisa, recording in Thai, creating a beautiful bridge between Korea and Southeast Asia, especially for her Thai fans who have supported her since the very beginning. This multilingual approach shows something important. Culture isn't meant to stay locked within borders. It's meant to be shared. And BLACKPINK, as one of the most global girl groups in history, is the perfect bridge to make that happen. Over the years, BLACKPINK has represented Korea in so many ways. From performing at Coachella, attending international fashion weeks, collaborating with global brands, to topping Billboard charts, they've always carried the name of Korea with pride. But this project feels different. It's quieter, softer, and perhaps even more meaningful. There are no flashing lights or loud cheers, just their voices guiding people through history. It shows a more mature and thoughtful side of the group, one that values legacy as much as popularity. Imagine standing in front of an ancient ceramic vase that survived hundreds of years, listening to Rose explain how it was crafted during a specific dynasty, or learning about royal artifacts through Jennie's calm narration, or hearing Jisoo describe traditional Korean art with elegance and warmth, or Lisa sharing cultural stories in Thai, making international visitors feel included and connected. Suddenly, history doesn't feel distant anymore. It feels personal. It feels alive. And that's the real power of this collaboration. Museums can sometimes feel intimidating or distant, especially for younger generations. But when someone you admire is guiding you, everything changes. Fans who may have never considered visiting a museum might now feel curious. They might want to go just to hear BLACKPINK's voices. And once they're there, they'll discover something bigger, the beauty of Korean heritage. In many ways, this shows how far BLACKPINK has come. They're no longer just artists performing songs written for them. They're influencers of culture, symbols of national pride, and representatives of a country's story. Very few idols get the chance to contribute to something this historic. It's not just entertainment anymore. It's education. It's preservation. It's cultural storytelling. This project also sends a strong message about responsibility. With global fame comes the opportunity to inspire people beyond music. And BLACKPINK is clearly choosing to use their influence in a meaningful way. By participating in the National Museum of Korea's program, they're helping protect and promote history for future generations. They're reminding everyone that while trends change, and charts move fast. Culture and heritage last forever. For fans, this is another reason to feel proud. Supporting Blackpink doesn't just mean supporting a group that makes great music. It means supporting artists who care about their roots, their identity, and their country. It means watching them grow not only as performers, but as individuals who understand their impact on the world. At the end of the day, this collaboration feels like a beautiful full-circle moment. For young women who once trained endlessly to debut as idols are now trusted to represent the voice of a nation's history. From stages to museums, from concerts to cultural halls, their journey continues to evolve in ways no one could have predicted. Blackpink has always spoken to the world through music. But now, they're speaking through history, through stories, through culture. And perhaps that's even more powerful, because long after the songs fade and the lights dim, their voices will still be there, guiding visitors, telling stories, and preserving the spirit of Korea for generations to come. And honestly, that might be one of the most meaningful stages they've ever stood on.